All right, well, if you're following along online, welcome. My name's Katrina. Welcome to Gentle Heated Power Flow. All right, so if you want to come down to a child's pose, you can. And we'll just have the blocks handy. You could put your forearms on the block. Big toes to touch. And then just settling in, pushing the hips back. And taking your time to come down. Allow the shoulder girdle to fall, the heart to melt. Finding flexion in the spine. Yeah, maybe push the blocks a little bit forward or adjust them just so you're really comfortable settling in. And take a few moments to check in with your physical body. Any messages, clues coming through, arriving into your physical practice. Here's a towel just in case. And then take a few moments to scan the body. Deeply in that child's pose. Maybe find any wiggles or shakes to arrive in the stillness. Yeah, you can drop the forehead down, maybe put the towel there if you want it. And not forcing anything, but we're breathing into the space. Nice. Notice any tightness, tension, residual energy. And then as we go deeper to the energetic body, tap into your breath. Our pranayama. Notice the inhale, the quality of the intake. Noticing this pause at the top, the retention, our kumbhaka. And then noticing the release, the exhale. Yeah, any wiggle shakes that feel good. And then another suspension pause at the bottom of the exhale, so a breath, a 4-part piece. The breath will guide us throughout class. First comes the breath and everything else. Then as we go deeper, tapping into that manomaya kosha, so that mental state, your awareness, your presence. Drawing your awareness, attention to your breath. And maybe check in as you go deeper into the system, the vijnanamaya kosha, so the emotional body. That internal wisdom. And then we go deeper into that anandamaya kosha, that spirit, that soul, that bright light from within. Integrating all layers, sheaths of your body. As we just celebrate movement, celebrate life. Celebrate our practice. And then I will be offering hands-on adjustments. If you wish for me to respect your space, you can just raise your right hand. Nice. And then I'll start to deepen the breath. So big inhale. Maybe spread the fingers, shake them out. Pause at the top. Exhale, can you turn your palms up towards the sky, retracting the underarm, your triceps down into the shoulder girdle. Pause at the bottom. And then big inhale, turn your palms back down, maybe a little wiggle shake. Pause at the top. And exhale, turn those palms up. Try to curl the pinkies towards the sky. And pausing. And let's go one more cycle of breath. Big, big inhale for 5, 4, for 3, 2, 1. Pause. Big exhale for 5, 4, equal part breath, 2, and 1. Pause. And then you can maintain that breath ratio if it works for you. If you'd like, you can engage victorious breath, ujjayi, slowly breathing in and out of the nose as you constrict the back of the throat, creating an ocean-like sound. And let's find one more cycle of breath, setting the tone of your pranayama practice. Nice. And then we'll take our time. You can push forward. Big inhale, tabletop, hands to the block. Nice. As you exhale, we'll flip that right palm into the block as we tuck that left foot back. Nice. We'll just start to rock and roll a little bit. Pushing weight into the toe mounds, that right forearm wrist for 3. And then we'll find a cat-cow, 2. Just warming up, opening up. And 1. Maintain your breath. Big inhale, look forward, find that extension, a gentle back bend. Exhale, flexion like a scared cat, chin to chest round. And let's go 2 more. Big inhale. Maybe find those pauses, those spaces. And exhale, articulating the spine, the breath. And 1 more. Big inhale. And gentle exhale. And then taking your time, big inhale, shake out that right wrist, lift the left leg. Inhale, lengthen that right arm towards the sky, thumb towards the ceiling, pull the belly in. So we're igniting the midline, our bandhas, our body locks. Big inhale as you exhale, slowly knee to the elbow, squeeze. Tucking the chin to chest. Take your time, big inhale, lengthen. Nice. And exhale, squeeze it in, breathe. And 1 more, big inhale. And exhale. You got it. Big inhale, lengthen. Shake it out through the ankle, wrist. Exhale, gently come down. Nice. And just the other side. Flip the top of that left hand. Big inhale as you exhale. We'll tuck those right toes back. Nice. Just natural movement, rocking it front to back. 3, 2, and on 1, maintain the leg arm position. Big inhale, find that extension for that cow position. As you exhale, push it back like a scared cat. And 2 more, big inhale. Follow the breath and exhale. And last time, big inhale. And exhale. And then big inhale as you exhale, lift the right leg, lifting that left arm, thumb towards the sky, neck is long. Try to protract the shoulders out of the shoulder joint. Inhale as you exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze, flexion in the spine. And 2 more, big inhale. And exhale, squeeze it in. And last time, big inhale. And exhale, nice. Big inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we'll gently drop it down. We'll push the blocks maybe a little bit further out to the side. You can bring them up a little bit heavier, or higher, excuse me. And then taking your time, we'll place the palms right in between the blocks. Nice. Taking our time, we'll tuck the toes. We'll start to push it front to back, just warming up both wrists. Spread the fingers, even your thumb. Middle finger forward. Rock it front to back for 3, 2, and on 1, big inhale. As you exhale, push it back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Nice. Now from here, drop the head, find the foundation through your feet, your legs, your hands. Nice. Maybe walk it out a little bit, side to side. Nice. You can bend one leg, the other, checking in. What's going on in the backside chain? So the back of the legs, the spine. Can you look to the back of the room? Let the head hang heavy. Nice. Beautiful. And then from here, staying firm through the palms. Inhale, rise high up on the toes, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees as you push the hips back. Nice. Let's go 2 more. Big inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend the legs, pushing the hips back. Lengthen the back of the neck, the spine. And 1 more. Big inhale. And exhale, push it back. Almost like you're in that modified child's pose, but we're still engaging, lifting. 1 more breath. And then inhale as you exhale, release. We'll sit on the heels, Virasana, heroes. Nice. How we doing? Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, back bend, Prana Mudra. And then root to rise, standing on the knees. Big inhale. Exhale yet again, a deeper back bend. So let's find a little cat-cow here. Inhale, crawl it forward, flexion in the spine. As you exhale, open, push the hips, heart forward. And then inhale. And exhale, back bend. We're just warming up the hips, the spine. Big inhale, curl it forward, flexion. And exhale, open. Nice. Let's go 1 more. Big inhale. And exhale. Take the time, big inhale, crawl it forward, flexion, and exhale. Nice, we'll find a lateral bend, big inhale, reach up on over, left palm down. Beautiful, we'll pull that midline in. Maybe shake out that top wrist. Beautiful. And then inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lateral bend to the left side. We're just warming up the spine in all directions. Nice, big inhale. And exhale, take the time, warm it up. Squeeze through center, inhale. And exhale. We'll get into the lower body in a moment. Big inhale. And exhale, just one more round. And then inhale, lengthen. Nice. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, come back, sit on your heels. Nice, hands to heart center. Inhale as you exhale, find a seated prayer twist. So left arm, elbow to that right thigh. Gaze past that right shoulder. Keep pushing your tailbone back as you lengthen the crown of the head forward. Breathe into the mid-back of your spine, paraspinals. One more breath. And then inhale, center. Keep the hands connected, interlace. Push those palms away. Stretch it out. Nice. And then big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands through heart center. Twist it off to that left side. Take the time, a few moments here, a few rounds of breath. Check in. Keep pushing the tailbone back. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Look past that left shoulder. One more breath. And then inhale, center. As you exhale, one more time, stretch it out. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently, slowly. You can bring your hands to your blocks. Nice. And we'll just find a nice stretch. So big inhale, reach that right leg up. Three-legged tabletop. As you exhale, send that right foot through. Nice. And then inhale as you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. So pull the hands, blocks closer. Flex those left toes. Inhale as you exhale, just drop it down, chin to chest. Three big breaths. Can you curl your toes towards your kneecap? Nice. Finding flexion in the ankle, spine. Maybe wiggle out the right leg a little bit. Breathe into the back of the knee crease, our popliteal fossa. Stabilize your hips, chest, shoulders. Checking in. Inhale, half lift. Nice. Exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. And one more. Big inhale, half lift. Exhale, and we fold. And then pull the belly in. Can you push the left foot firm, the left shin firm? Inhale as you exhale, find those airplane arms. So a little bit of a balance challenge. You're rooting down to that right foot heel, curling those right toes towards your face. Curl the pinkies back. Really pull that low belly in. So we're igniting the midline, our bandhas. You got it, Karen. Nice. For 3. Shaking's good. We're building neuroplasticity. 2. And 1. Take your time. Low lunge. Hands to the blocks. Shift forward and just come into that nice low lunge. Taking your time. You can kind of rock it out a little bit. Nice. Send this right side some love. Keep the knee over ankle. Maybe adjust the front foot. Allow that left hip flexor. Nice. That deep-seated psoas to stretch. One more breath. Nice. And then inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, open twist. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge prayer twist to that right side. So you've been here somewhat before. Press the palms together, look over that right shoulder. Feel the nice twist in your thoracic, your mid-back. You got it. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. One more breath. And then root to rise. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, gently, slowly release, tabletop. You can shake out those wrists a little bit. And then stabilize. Inhale that left leg to lift, that three-legged tabletop. As you exhale, gently pull it through. Nice. Inhale as you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, that half split. Pull the hands, blocks underneath the shoulders as you flex those left toes. Lengthen the back of that left leg. Nice, beautiful. Pull those toes towards your kneecap. Flexion in the ankle. Nice, so we're just straightening that leg. Yeah, beautiful. Set it up. Maybe wiggle out the left leg here, chin to chest, breathe. What does this side say? One side's a little bit more dominant or underworked. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, gently fall. Ah. And one more. Inhale, half lift. Flex those toes towards your ears. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, fall it forward. And then balance challenge. Can you push down through your right knee, your right shin? Engage your midline, your bandhas. Inhale as you exhale. Lift up off that left thigh. Find those airplane arms. You got it. Breathe here. Strong, steady. Crown of the head forward. 3, 2, and on 1, gently, slowly surrender. Come back to that low runner's lunge. Allow that right hip flexor to settle. Maybe shake it off a little bit here. Nice. Send some love to this left leg. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. Beautiful. And then root to rise. Big inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, prayer twist to that left side. Gaze past that left shoulder, connect that right elbow to the outside edge of that left thigh. Crown of the head forward. Pull that low belly in as you twist. One more breath. And then come back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, release gently. Tabletop, all fours. Now the blocks will be there for our support, but you can push them off the mat. Nice. And then we'll come into our tabletop. We'll tuck the toes, come back to Adho Mukha Shavasana, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, roll the biceps forward as you pike the hips. Soft bend in the knee, look towards that back wall as the head hangs heavy. Nice. Now find your pranayama, your breathing. Push down through the thumb and index. Really push down through every knuckle, every joint. Yeah, spread those fingers like they're suction cups. Nice, beautiful. Maybe shake the head no. And shake the head yes. Nice. And then we'll tiptoe to the front. Big inhale, look forward, bend the knees, push the hips back. At the bottom of the exhale, come to the top of the mat, forward fold. So you can bring the bend to the knees. Always grab the blocks if you'd like a little bit more support. Looking towards the back wall, pull the belly to the top of the thighs. Shake it off a little bit, bend one leg, then the other. Nice. And then inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Find a flat spine. The neck is long. Try to again protract the shoulders out of the shoulder joint. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold a little bit deeper. Nice. We'll root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Big inhale. And exhale, Prana Mudra, lengthen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Keep pushing your front hip flexors towards me. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open twist to the left. Nice. And then inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we'll drop the left arm to that low back. Curl the right hand back, a gentle back bend, just to counterbalance all the sitting or flexion in the spine. And then deep inhale. As you exhale, we'll pull the palms together, prayer twist to that right side. So feet can be hip width distance or big toes to touch. Check in, the knees are aligned. Weight is in the heels as you look past that right shoulder. Now maintain the chair, Utkatasana. Inhale as you exhale, find that open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Spread those toes, I can see you, great job. One more breath, reach back, look back. And then we'll root to rise. Big inhale, lengthen. And exhale, open twist to the left. Nice. Keep pushing that front left hip forward. Beautiful. And then inhale as you exhale, taking the time, we'll come back up and then that right hand to the low back. Curl that left pinky back, push your hips forward, that gentle back bend. And then inhale as you exhale, prayer twist, Praviti Utkatasana to that left side. Weight in the heels, check in, the knees are aligned, spreading the toes, looking past that left shoulder. Big, big inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, maybe sink deeper. Nice. And then inhale, as you exhale, find that open twist in your chair. That right arm forward, left arm back. We're twisting to that left side. So we're gonna come up and just reach back, look back. Nice, the knees are aligned. And then root to rise, big inhale, Urdhva. And exhale, Prana Mudra. We'll bring it back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, toe squat. Send your feeties some love. Nice. And you can always move the blocks out of the way. We'll crawl it forward, tabletop or plank position. Setting it up. Really strong through the abdominal wall, our bandhas, body locks. Nice. Spreading the fingers, push the weight into the thumb and index. We'll shift forward, rock it front to back. Go 3, 2, and on 1, big inhale as you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, come down halfway. Untuck toes, inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, up dog. Exhale, pike the hips, roll over the toes, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Set up your breath, you got it. One more cycle here. Nice, inhale, look forward, push through the hips, bend the knees, rise high up on the toes. Looking forward as you tiptoe, float, or hop, forward fold at the top of the mat. Yep, so you'll just come back to that forward fold. However you may get there, take your time. So just like this. So you're in your down dog, and we're just gonna gently come back to our hands. Nice. And then take your time. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, let it go, and fold. Take the time, root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Happy Tuesday. Exhale, Prana Mudra. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, sink it down, airplane chair. From here, maintain the chair, Utkatasana, weight in the heels. Find a chest expansion as you pull the palms together. Peel the hands up off that low back. Nice. Big inhale. Hold it on the exhale. And then root to rise. Keep the bind. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, open it up. Gentle back bend. And then inhale, center. Keep the bind. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Send some love to your shoulder girdle, your chest, your spine. Maybe shake out the neck. One more breath. Inhale as you exhale, release. Uttanasana, forward fold. Maybe go a little bit deeper, the weight in the toes. And then inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, toe squat. Send your feeties some love. Nice. We'll crawl it forward, plank or tabletop. Yet again, set it up. So here the whole body's activated in our plank position. Nice. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Shoot those elbows straight back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. So we're running through our Surya Namaskar A. Let's go through that one more time. Inhale, rise high up on the toes, bend the legs, look forward. At the bottom of the exhale, tiptoe, walk, or float, forward fold. Nice, take your time. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana, let it go. And then root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, Prana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lateral bend. So again, we're just warming up the spine here, the hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, we'll make fists, hands to the low back. Maybe go a little bit deeper, gentle back bend. Keep breathing. Slowly in and out of the nose, that victorious Ujjayi. One more cycle of breath. And then inhale. As you exhale, we'll gently swan dive, forward fold, Uttanasana, let it go. Shake it off a little bit. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, toe squat, send your feeties some love. Nice. Inhale as you exhale, plank or tabletop. We'll run through that vinyasa. So vinyasa means to place in a special way. We're cultivating heat Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, Urdhva, back bend. Exhale, push it back, that flexion. Nice, 2 slow breaths. Yep, so you got it, staying in that down dog. That whole body's on here. Nice, so walk your hands closer so your palms are flat. Nice. Beautiful, creating that inverted V shape. Inhale, hold it. Steady, exhale, let it go. Maybe pause at the bottom. And one more cycle of breath, check in. And then taking your time, big inhale. As you exhale, we'll bend the knees. We'll gently come down. We'll cross at the ankles. We're going to ignite those bandhas, body locks, before we progress deeper. So we'll grab a block. How are we doing? Warmed up a little bit? We're going to place the block in between our patella, our knee joint. We're going to tent the fingers. Pull the Uddiyana Bandha in, so the abdominal lock. You're going to begin to lean back on your tailbone as you lift those legs. Nice. We'll air 5 our feet. Woo! Nice. Squeezing the block, feel the midline. Pull the chin away from chest, igniting that Julandhara lock, our throat lock. Inhale as you exhale. If you feel ready, you can reach those arms up. Yes, ignite the fingers, the arms. You can even point your toes, really squeeze that block. Nice, breathe for 5. Don't hold the breath. Feel how strong you are. 3, 2, and on 1, we'll gently release. Nice, now let's try it without the block. Imagine the block is still there, so set it up. Use the fingertips for leverage first. Inhale as you exhale, we'll lift those legs. Nice, you got it, Karen, beautiful. Inhale as you exhale, if you're ready, you can zip those legs together. Imagine the block is there, beautiful, reaching, extending, root down as you gaze up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, nice, 2, and on 1, we're going to cross at the ankles, and we're just going to plant the palms. So we're going to prepare for a jump back. So I'll show you first. I want to get it so it's in the camera. All right, so from here, we're going to be in our boat, Navasana. Inhale as you exhale, you're going to cross at the ankles. You're going to find a bent elbow, and then can you just shoot those legs back already to go into that chaturanga? But if not, it's okay. Just find that gentle, nice plank position. Finding that up dog, inhale. Exhale, push it back, down dog, adho. Nice, one more breath, set it up. Beautiful, the inhale, the right leg to lift. So a 3-legged down dog. As you exhale, gently, slowly step the foot through. Nice, we'll root to rise. Keep the back heel lifted, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, Prana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, high lunge, prayer twist to the right. So the other way? Yes. The back leg is lifted. If it's comfortable, press the palms together. Look over that right shoulder. Stabilize your footing. Yes, spread those front right toes. One more breath. Nice. Take the time. Inhale, root to rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. Just warming up the legs here, the spine. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Cultivating the power, the heat. Inhale, lengthen, Urdhva. Exhale, push it back, Adho. Inhale, left leg to lift. Exhale, gently, slowly step it through. Keep the back leg lifted. Root to rise, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Exhale, Prana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, prayer twist to that left side. You've been here before. Feel the strength, crown of the head forward. Spread those left toes. One more breath. Nice. And then inhale, lengthen, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. So we're going to step into our Surya Namaskar B. So inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. We'll return to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, push it back. Adho. You got it. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Push the hips back at the bottom of the exhale. Gently tiptoe or walk forward, fold Uttanasana. Come back to the breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Stay here an extra breath. Maybe bend one leg, the other, shake it off. Then root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, sink it down. Utkatasana, maybe big toes to touch, chair pose. Nice, index finger towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bicep by the ear. Beautiful. Try to pull those arms back, bellies in as you find a flat spine. Nice. One more breath. Inhale as you exhale, root to rise, hands through heart center. Nice. So we're going to run through Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, lengthen, Urdhva. Exhale, come down, Utkatasana, chair. Nice. Inhale as you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, toe squat, send your feeties some love. Nice, tabletop or plank. We'll run through that vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Take the time. Inhale, right leg to lift. Three-legged down dog, so flatten those palms. Exhale, gently send it through. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. So this back heel will firm. Back leg straight, but you'll get the feet about hip width distance. Nice. Yep, so maybe take a smaller stance with the left foot so the heel is firm. Nice. And then we'll root to rise, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe sink deeper. Big inhale, and as you exhale, release, vinyasa. So we're cultivating that power, that heat. Take the time, set it up. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, back bend, Urdhva. Exhale, push it back, Adho. Nice, you got it. Yep, so head hangs everywhere in that down dog. Nice. Inhale, the left leg to lift. Exhale, send it through, warrior one. Taking the time, yeah, beautiful. So really firm that right heel. Keep the hips, chest, shoulders even. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe sink deeper. Inhale. And exhale, vinyasa. There's no rush. Set it up. Moving slowly, methodically. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, push it back, Adho Mukha. One breath here, set it up. Flatten those palms. Maybe push your hands forward further towards me. Yeah. Nice, a micro bend in the knee. Let the head hang heavy. One more breath. Nice. Inhale, look forward. Bend the knees. Push the hips back. At the bottom of the exhale, gently return to a forward fold. Take the time to get there. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Take the time, set it up. Nice, so deep bend in those legs. Nice. Inhale as you exhale, Samasthitihi, equal standing pose. How are we doing? So that's one round. Feeling strong and beautiful? Nice, and hot. Yes, I turned it down just a tad. All right, let's run through that one more time. Big inhale, lengthen, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Maybe interlace the hands, index towards the sky. Pull the belly in, find a flat spine. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, toe squat, send your feeties some love. Nice. Inhale as you exhale, we'll just switch it up slightly. We'll come down for that boat pose, Navasana. You got it. Really squeeze the knees like the block is already there. Reach those arms forward, root down, lift up, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, cross at the ankles, plant the palms. You keep the bend in your elbows. With the strength of your core, can you jump back, running through your vinyasa? But if not, just run it through. Nice. Meeting back in that downward facing dog. Great job. Nice. And then just walk those hands a little bit closer, about shoulder width distance. Nice, yeah, that looks better, nice. Inhale that right leg to lift, three-legged down dog. Exhale, send that right foot through, Virabhadrasana 1. Feet about hip width distance. Can you firm that left heel? Yeah, take a smaller stance. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. Big inhale as you exhale, release, vinyasa, or take a little breather break if you need. So plank position, no rush. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga dandasana, come down halfway. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, push it back, adho mukha. You got it, flatten those palms. Inhale, the left leg to lift. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1, set it up. Nice, feet about hip width distance, that right heel firm. You can take a wider stance, you're not on a straight line. Yeah, nice. Hips are forward, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe sink deeper. Big inhale. Exhale, release, vinyasa, set it up. Nice, you got it. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva. Exhale, push it back, adho. Nice, 2 slow breaths. Check in. How are you feeling after all that power, heat that you cultivated? Then inhale, look forward, bend the knees, push the hips back. At the bottom of the exhale, gently return, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale and fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, sink it down like you're sitting in that chair. One more breath. Inhale as you exhale, release, hands through heart center, Samasthiti, equal standing pose. How are we doing? Good. All right, we'll work on some standing strength. So big inhale. As you exhale, can you curl that right foot out to an L shape? Notice if your hips turn, pivot those hips to be forward. We'll find tree or Vrikshasana. So inhale as you exhale, maybe pull the ankle to the heel. Maybe the heel to the calf. Avoid your kneecap. Push that right knee open. Nice. Squeeze the midline, your bandhas in. Maybe direct the right foot to the inner left thigh for tree Vrikshasana. Nice. Really counterbalance the leverage of the foot to the thigh, hands to heart, you got it. If you fall, come out, get back in. Nice. Once you feel stable, root to rise, reach those branches of your tree up. Curling the pinkies back, nice. That left leg strong, engaging that Padabandha, the foot lock, all 4 corners of that left foot into the mat. We'll breathe, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, hands to heart or hips, Ekapada Tadasana, one-legged mountain. So you'll just lift the right leg up, flexing those right toes towards your kneecap. That left leg is nice and strong. Beautiful. Can you bring the leg hip height? Nice, beautiful. Hold it steady. Maybe when you feel secure, reach those arms back up. You got it, Karen. Nice. Yeah, you're building that strength, that power for 5. Nice, beautiful. 3, 2, and on 1, we'll take a big step out, goddess. So heels in, toes out. Nice, we're just gonna move freely, organically. Build the strength in the legs, the hips. Send yourself some love. What feels good? Nice, hold it, breathe steady. 3. What feels good to you? 2. And on 1, we'll root to rise. Inhale, star. Exhale, come back, goddess. Nice, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. You got it. Push those knees, adductor thighs open. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, we'll stay low in the squat bear. So biceps by the ears, reaching the pinkies forward. Shooting the tailbone back, maybe wiggle, shake, really strong through the thighs, hips. 3, 2, and on 1, big inhale, that right arm to lift. Exhale, right hand to low back. Beautiful. Inhale as you exhale, half bind. So you're pulling that right hand to low back. Maybe drop the left thigh, or excuse me, the left arm on the inside of that left thigh. Nice, bend the legs. Maybe reach around underneath the left thigh for that full bind. Yep, you got it, yep. Sink deeper in those knees, yes. There it is, looking past that right shoulder. One more breath. Take the time, come back bear. So big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop that right arm down, left arm up. Inhale as you exhale, half bind. Maybe stay or go for that full bind. Nice, beautiful. Look past that left shoulder. Breathe, you got it. One more breath. And then come back bear. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Pivot the feet about hip width distance. Then we're going to grab the peace fingers around your big toe. So I know we're both wearing socks, but it's okay. Padahastasana. So thumb to the big toenail. Bend the legs a lot, bend the elbows a lot. Pull the crown of the head towards the earth. Breathe into the back of the legs, the spine. Nice. 3 slow breaths. Maybe a little wiggle, shake. What feels good here? Come back to that beautiful exhale, that sigh of release. Keep the bind, peace fingers around the big toe. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the legs, pull the belly to the top of the thighs, fold deeper. You got it, one more. Inhale. And exhale. Then we'll come for gorilla or padahastasana. So palms to the bottoms of your feet, toe to wrist connection. You can bend the legs a lot so you can make that happen. Nice. All right, keep the belly to thigh compression. Keep the bind. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend those elbows a lot. Peel yourself to that fold. Nice. 3 slow breaths. Maybe wiggle it out a little bit. Lengthen the back of the neck, the spine. What is the breath telling you? Send yourself some love. And wherever you are, one more cycle of breath. No need to rush it. And then inhale as you exhale, release. Fingertips up in front of you, toe squat. Woo, how we doing? Good. We'll gently release the boat pose, Navasana, set it up. Woo, imagine that block is still there. Root down, lift up, we'll air 5, great job. Hold it steady for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, Vinyasa. So you can always just step it back, that's not a problem. And we'll get into the standing strength on the other side. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva. Yep, so just untuck those toes. Nice, lengthening the frontal hip flexors. Inhale as you exhale, push it back, adho, down dog. One more slow round of breath, checking in.
It said it couldn't be added to my Apple Wallet.
Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, push the hips back. At the bottom of the exhale, return to the top of the mat, forward fold.
I have a business credit card with you guys.
Nice.
And when I go to
inhale, half lift, Ardha.
I'm not sure why.
Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. And then root to rise, big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center or your hips. That right leg will be firm as you pivot the left foot out to an L shape, preparing for Tree Viksasana. Okay, so do the hips turn? Can you pivot your hips to be forward? Now, once you're ready, you can stay or release the heel to the ankle. Nice. Maybe when you're ready, work your way up. Heel to the calf. Keep pushing that left knee open. Nice. Engage the bandhas, the midlines. If you're ready, maybe direct the foot to the inner right thigh. So feel the leverage, the counterbalance. Once you feel secure, reach those beautiful branches up towards the ceiling. Nice. Great focus. Find your focus out in front of you, a soft gaze or your drishti for 5, 4, 3. We'll stay lifted through the left leg. 2. And on 1, hands to heart or hips. Inhale as you exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, the one-legged mountain. So firm the right foot, firm into the earth, all 4 corners as you flex those left toes. Pull the low belly in, that Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, reach those arms up. Really strong, steady. You got it. 5,
Sure.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. As you exhale, take a big step out. Goddess. Nice. Again, just moving freely. What feels good for you? Take a few moments. 5 slow breaths. What feels good in the hips, the spine? Maybe you just find stillness. That's okay.
My name
Nice.
is Noah Selena.
Come back to that beautiful breath, that pranayama practice. Ah, nice. And then wherever you are, bear pose. Reach those arms forward, tailbone to the back, the biceps by the ears. Maybe wiggle, shake that bear tail for 3, 2, and on 1, fingertips down. We'll crawl a little bit closer forward, malasana, squat.
Correct.
So
I think
just
they're
a
actually
normal
both my
seated,
business cards, but
like you're
one's my
seating
business
down in a
debit and one's
squat.
my business credit card.
Nice. Beautiful. You can always sit on a block if you need. Press the palms together so you're opening up the front pectorals. Nice. Allow the tailbone to settle.
Probably personal.
For 5.
I just haven't activated
4.
the other 2. That
3. Beautiful. 2. And 1. Inhale as you exhale. Last vinyasa. Plank or tabletop. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, gently, slowly, like we started. Child's pose, Balasana. Some fresh air coming in. Breathing naturally, in through the nose, out of the mouth.
6:31.
Can you allow the forehead to come down? Take a moment to check in. Nice. Big, big inhale. Spreading those fingers and exhale, lengthening. Nice. Breathing naturally, just cooling down, relaxing.
1, 4, 4.
And 2 more breaths wherever you are.
Yep. Yep. The code
Nice.
is
We'll find a little bit of a cool down, a deeper
2, 5, 7, 5.
stretch. So once you're ready, you can rise up to seat and then swing your legs to the side. We'll pull the legs out in front of us for Sukhasana. Easy pose. You can pull that right leg forward. Nice. How are we doing? Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, seated twist to that right side. So twists are really cooling for our nervous system. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face, any tension. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And 1 more breath. Inhale, come through center. We'll grab the right leg and come for a seated pigeon. So we'll externally rotate that right hip. Shake it off, flex those right toes like you're cradling a little baby or puppy or kitten. Nice, send it some love. So we're getting into the piriformis, which is a deep-seated external rotator muscle under our gluteal muscles. Shake it out for 3, 2, and 1. Nice, gently release. And then we'll re-switch the leg position. Sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist off to that left side. 2 slow breaths. Inhale. And exhale. We're not forcing, we're just breathing. And 1 more. And then inhale, center. Exhale, externally rotate that left leg, finding that seated pigeon. Flex those left toes, maybe a little bit different on this side. Nice. Send this side some love. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then we'll draw the feet together, Baddha Konasana, butterfly. So the feet can be further away to get our sacroiliac joint, the joint along our tailbone. This is really good for sitting. Big inhale. And exhale, gently fall forward. Give yourself permission to receive, to cool down. Taking a moment here, at least 3 to 4 breaths. Make them the biggest breaths of the day. Maybe wiggle, shake, releasing any stickiness, tension here. Maybe sway to the right, the left. And then inhale, rise up. As you exhale, finding more of that normal Baddha Konasana. Feet more towards our groin. Getting those inner thighs, our adductors. You can grab the toes outside of the feet. Inhale. Exhale, gentle flexion and fold. Breathe into the spine, the back of the shoulders, maybe those hips. One more breath. And then inhale, gently rise up. We'll straighten those legs. Ah, nice. And then one more stretcheroo, big inhale. As you exhale, Paschimottanasana. Grab what you can. Grab the ankles, feet, shins. Curl the toes towards your face. Nice. Relax your face, bending the elbows. Lengthen the back of the spine as you bring flexion here. And one more breath. And then inhale, rise up. We'll come to the center of our mat. Shavasana, corpse pose. Taking your time, palms up to receive, or palms down to ground down, root down. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Settle in as you soften the body. Just allow that loving kindness to watch over you. Again, releasing any tension or stickiness, any unwarranted thoughts or emotions. And just again, bringing that gratitude, that loving kindness into your heart space, that Vijnana Maya Kosha. Give yourself permission to rest, to receive, to restore.